Hello there, all you bucket heads, and welcome to all of you rebel thieves. This is another episode of the most disorganized podcast on the internet. Welcome to Under the Helmet Podcast.
I tell you what, man, it feels good to hear you say that again. It feels like it's been ages since we were back on here.
I know. I'm happy to be back. That Werewolf by Night episode was a great one that we definitely did and didn't skip over for personal reasons. It's all good. It will come, which is why, you know why I know it's going to come? Because I said so on Instagram. So if you are following us on Instagram, thank you for that. If you don't follow us on Instagram, you should do that right away. Because all of our announcements, ironically, come through two places, Instagram and Discord. So follow us on there if you want to get info on the show, because we don't have a community tab here. So we don't post anything about it on YouTube. So YouTube, first off, make it happen. Second off, follow us on Instagram and join our Discord so you know when stuff's going down. Plus, you get the memes, you get the dreams,
you do get the memes,
and you get to be a part of the teams. But anyways,
we got
with
teams?
That being said, time to digest some Disney Plus. This episode, we focused on She-Hulk last week.
Yep.
But today, we are going full in, diving deep. You read the title. We're diving into Ander.
It's
Cassian Ander. It's the Ander show.
The Ander Bander Jammer Slayer.
I love that title. I laughed so hard when I saw it.
I was just because I do love, so for those of you who are out there, as far as like titles and descriptions, a while ago I took over and now I handle that as well as thumbnails, which takes a lot off Dylan, because for the longest time he was doing everything and I was just kind of showing up and talking. So Dylan doesn't know what the titles are going to be until you guys do.
I love it. I love the surprise.
So
I've never once been disappointed by one of your titles. So I've always looked at them and been like, hell yeah, these are great.
Makes me very happy. The She-Hulk.
I mean, if I have a suggestion, I'll send it to you. Be like, hey, we should call that episode this.
Right.
Like, I've got some ideas for the Werewolf by Night one. I don't remember if I sent it to you already or not.
I don't think you have.
Okay, we'll talk after. But it's a good one. It's a solid one. I'm proud of it.
As much fun as I have with the titles, honestly, sometimes the descriptions are more fun, because you can tell if I was having a weird night just by the descriptions alone, because some of them are like, hey, thanks for checking out the video, like and subscribe, and blah, blah, blah. And some of them are like, what is existence? I tried to fight God today after making grilled cheese. I am roughly 3 drinks in. Like, it gets weird.
Eli's captions versus mine, where it's like, on today's episode, the boys talk about whatever's in the title. So you already know what's coming. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, go down to our link tree and join. You go through. I'm very basic. I got a template. I copy paste. I'm lazy.
Hey, it's all good. I copy paste the link tree and the Discord join link.
Isn't that that's the two things we have to copy those two?
Well,
if not, people won't follow it. What is Under the Helmet if not disorganization persevering?
I'm starring that comment because it's delightful.
That is us. We truly live up to our name of the most disorganized podcast on the internet. And if you enjoy this level of disorganization, there's only one thing you can do. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment. Share this video with your friends. Share it with your family.
Enemies.
Or your enemies. Yes. We'll say hi to your enemies. We'll shout them out live. Show it to your family. Thanksgiving is coming. And instead of having awkward political discussions, just say, here, watch this. Click Under the Helmet podcast. Watch this.
Pull up.
Force grandma to watch our Lego Star Wars episode where we scream like R2-D2. Do it. You won't, coward.
I do now have the urge to oh god, not John Horace Tobin, The Ghost World. So Dylan doesn't get that reference. He hasn't gotten to watch the exclusive Eli Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed streams. But he does now have the Discord link to the Discord where I stream those, because I'm not ready for Twitch yet.
You're not ready for Twitch yet?
Not quite. I need to get up a stream deck.
Twitch was not a fan of us when I tried to stream on there. Twitch said, "Hey, that's a nice video you got there. We're just gonna kill it." Dead. Gone.
Yeah, Twitch is interesting.
Twitch took one look at my Wi-Fi and said, "Poof, gone, non-existent."
And for my next trick, I'm going to make this disappear.
And for my next trick, I will bonk your Wi-Fi out of existence. Anyways,
pretty much.
With that being said, let us go ahead and slide on into Andor, because we have 2 episodes to talk about tonight. We get to talk about the Aldhani heist, and we get to talk about the after effects of the Aldhani heist. So let us do the Aldhani episode first.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about the after effects of that, because we actually got a really big cameo in the after episode.
We did, and I feel like people aren't realizing it.
Well, if you're like me, who saw the person and said, "I think that's him," but I wasn't sure, because I do remember that his voice actor actually had to retire. So unfortunately, we you know, if you know who we're talking about, then you'll know. But yeah, the voice actor did have to retire because of a medical reason. So huge shout out to him. Thank you so much for voicing this character, who we are for some reason keeping a secret until later, as if you didn't already watch the Star Wars Explained video about who he is. Anyways, let's talk about the Aldhani heist. So, where do you want to start?
We can start at the very beginning. I've been told it's a very good place to start.
I mean, it is in fact a place where you can start.
Yes.
Sometimes someone say it's a good place to start.
Some would. Some
say it's the first. Yes. So the visual effects in this episode, definitely agree with Callahan. Absolutely incredible.
I mean, it blew everything out of the water. I don't think we've seen a prettier shot in Star Wars. Well,
I have to say it's hard. I say quick non-spoiler.
Yeah.
Quick non-spoilers. Thought on the episode.
Thoughts on the episode. The Aldhani heist is tension. It is pacing. It is that constant fear of where is this going to go horribly wrong and we lose someone. Because it is, I mean, all the stakes are riding on this. Like everything that we built up for the past 5 episodes. Maybe not all 5, the past 5, because the first 3 were Ferrix. Yeah,
at least the last 2. But even on the Ferrix episodes, I think we're building up some of that, because we're seeing Cassian, we're seeing his character, we're seeing, you know. I was just looking through our banners, and I saw one that I'm not proud of. There's one that is fake news. It is false information.
Is it? Yeah, is it that one? We can go back to
false information. This is fake, and it is in print, so it's technically libel. I want that to be perfectly clear. That is libel, because it is printed. We're under 10 minutes, and I already swore. Listen, I said the word kill and made a stabbing motion with a pen, so I think we're safe.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We are who we are.
We have 57 subscribers, but we have 57 subscribers. I don't think the YouTube algorithm is watching us too closely.
Speaking of subscribers, I know we're in Andor mode, but we did make a comment last video that if we hit 100 subscribers by my birthday, November 24th, 2022, if you're watching this in the future past that date, comment below how my hair looks. if it looks different. If it's longer, we didn't make it. If it's shorter, we made it. So if we reach 100 subscribers by my birthday, which is November 24th, we have a little more than a month now. We have a month and 4 days. If we make it to that, if we get 100 subscribers before that date, I will shave my head bald.
Ball. We gonna go ball.
Right. We gonna go bald. Bzzz. Gone, baby, gone. I'm starting to like this hair. It's getting cold out.
It's nice. It goes well with the Matt Murdock look.
It does. So last year, just for people to be aware, last year I got a skin fade right around this time. So this has been about a year's worth of growth going on here. Get a good look. Get the back shot.
Oh, I'd love some back shots. Yeah, that sounds good.
Ha 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 ha.
Damn it.
No comment at this time.
There's no comment for the jury. No comment for the court, Mr. Murdoch.
Any children in the audience, please do not Google what a back shot is.
Oh, God. I will say I do love having the close friend story on Instagram because I can post my very unhinged shit.
Me too.
Because
my parents look at my story.
My parents probably watch my story.
My parents, my grandmother, my aunt, who I don't talk to that much, but they all watch my story, and it's wonderful. So if they see the unhinged shit I post publicly, they would cry if they saw the unhinged shit I posted on that private story. And it's 10 minutes in the episode. They won't have watched this far. My secret is safe. They'll never know.
Don't watch until 12 minutes into Under the Helmet. Shit gets weird.
After midnight, Helmet Edition.
I have considered. I think Under the Helmet After Dark would be very fun. Charlie was actually one who suggested it.
I think because we're, like I said, I remember we promised this earlier as well, but at 100 subscribers, we are doing the Under the Influence stream, I think.
Yes, is it the Drunken MCU recap?
Something like that.
We agreed we'd watch Morbius.
Yes, that's what we've done. We decided we will watch Morbius with the Discord, and we will do an Under the Influence stream.
Oh no! Oh God! Why did I agree to this?
How sex?
I have to watch Morbius.
It's gonna be Morbin time.
It will indeed be Morbin time.
It will in fact be Morbin. But speaking of what time it is, it's Ender time. It's heist time. Let us get into the spoilers now.
Whoa. Okay.
Alrighty. First off, I want to give the biggest RIP to Space Karl Marx. Rip that man. Died like a hero. Got absolutely smushed. I think one thing this show done really well is show accidental death. Because that's our second accidental death in Star Wars in this show.
Yeah, collateral damage.
Bro got smushed.
I do think it's interesting because Nemik's death wasn't instant. He was still alive for a bit. And we had to watch him struggle
while dying to save their lives. And you know what's funny? So somebody pointed this out to me, but I can't remember who because it's been over a week. But one of the last words that Nemik says to Cassian is climb. You want to know what K2's last words to Cassian are?
Climb. Ooh, that hurts.
Pain, suffering, sadness. This show is pain and suffering and sadness.
And here we thought that, Kenobi was going to be our pain, suffering, and sadness show.
Don't get me wrong, that show is. It is pain, suffering, and sadness. But this is where, as Kenobi, I do have to say, despite being a small story, has galaxy-wide ramifications. Andor doesn't. Well, it does, according to the next episode, but it's a small story. So the repercussions and ramifications are personal. Popping a cough drop, baby.
There you go.
Perks of scare acting. I'd be yelling my vocal cords out.
Work them chords.
It's so much fun. I love every minute of it.
Yeah.
But I'm loving every minute. Yeah, it's great. Shout out to my
You do sound a little bit like you have permanent morning voice.
Hey, baby,
I was gonna say, have you seen that? It's that one audio going around that's like, "Hey, good morning, man. Hey, what's up, buddy?" Oh
baby,
God.
It's funny because I sound like that. It's great because I talk to people and they're like, "Did you just wake up?" And I'm like, "Yes, I've been in a 6-hour coma. I was taking a nap."
Can you give us a baby lock them doors?
Charlie, if you're watching this, you're welcome.
I was gonna say we're doing this for Charlie. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about it all day long. Never felt a feeling quite as strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man.
Oh, don't worry, Cal. This is getting clipped. I already saved
automatically clipped. Matt Murdock. New York lawyer Matt Murdock singing Josh Turner.
I will say it's interesting. I don't like a lot of modern country music. I don't. It went a direction that I didn't like, and that direction is pop.
You just listen to that modern day pop country. You got to listen to that old fashioned stuff. You got to be listening to that Merle Haggard.
Well, because everything after 2005 just kind of starts going downhill. But 2005 and before, that era of deep voice country was good. But yes, that is Daredevil.
Yes, I do have my Daredevil glasses on. I wanted to flex. Callahan said in a previous episode that my other glasses were too big, so I said, "Okay, I'll fix that."
And then I've got you want some big glasses, do you?
Also, those suckers were the old pair that I had were a little like steampunky, so I like these now. These are cool.
You see, if you'd like some big glasses, I can give you big glasses. Oh God, my face without glasses. Here, let's.
Oh no, my glasses.
You have the Spengler shades, and then you have the super Spengler shades.
Bro got a whole magnifying glass on his face. All modern country songs about alcohol, trucks, and women. Yeah, for anybody who has not heard it, there's a wonderful Bo Burnham bit called Pandering, which is where he does a song about like modern country and how pandery it is. And if you have not heard the song by Pandering by Bo Burnham, definitely check it out. One of my top 5s. Love that guy. Bo Burnham is great. The super shades.
Oh yes, the super shades.
All right, back to Ender. So we get in this heist. It's going down. And I do have to say, it's going just about perfectly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it went off without a hitch, pretty much.
Absolutely. And then I do have to say, because in most of our stories, like most Star Wars stories, the heists either go off without a hitch or they get ruined by like something completely dumb. Like, it could just be as simple as like they go off of that hitch for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But then in this show, you actually see an Imperial communications officer who is good at his job.
Mm-hmm.
Which we love to see the bad guys getting a crumb of a win every now and then. Because it makes our heroes triumph even better when the bad guys are competent.
Yep.
Not to mention, bro was like, hold on. He's trying to change the channels, figure it out with the scram. And what does he find? He finds the rebel comms. Holy Jesus. I was on the edge of my seat during that whole part. I was just completely like, oh my God, this is getting good. That episode in particular, especially with the 2 episodes of build up prior, it really puts you on the edge of your seat. And I think that's one thing about this show is that you have to sit through those 2 episodes of build up to get that bang of a thriller in the third. And I do think when it comes to this show, and this is no disrespect to this show, this is just the way that Disney Plus has chosen to release content. But I think this show works best watching it 3 episodes at a time.
I can agree with that because that's about our arc.
That's about your arc. So you're getting each arc, but you're also getting the build up, and you're not getting like, for example, and this is no shade to this show because I am truly enjoying this show.
Mm-hmm.
But we have this episode, and I know for a fact next week's episode is just going to be another build up. It's not really going to be that explosive or exciting if the trend continues. Now, am I saying that I could be proven wrong next week? Absolutely. I'm not saying that I couldn't be proven wrong. I'm just saying, going off of the track record of this show, we're going to get 3 episodes. Episode 1 is your inciting incident. Then you get your build up in episode 2. And then when episode 3 hits, you have a big event.
Mm-hmm.
So what I think is going to happen next week is that, it's going to be another build up episode. Mm-hmm. So what am I going to be focusing on for release day? Tales of the Jedi, baby. I'm freaking hyped. I'm fucking hyped for that shit. That's going to be good. I'm so ready. Also, I'm just saying, I love Ahsoka. I love Ahsoka. But I'm watching those Dooku episodes first.
Ooh. I do love Dooku.
I want to see Dooku because for so long we get some, Clone Wars fans, we eating good. Prequels fans, we don't have that much. So I'm taking my crumbs. I'm taking my slice of cake.
We have Dooku Jedi Lost.
Yes, but I don't know how to read. So
it's an audiobook.
I'm sorry. I've been too busy reading Shadow of the Sith. There it is. Dylan brought up Shadow of the Sith. He did it. Everybody, take a sip from your cup. Dylan did it. He brought up Shadow of the Sith. Ding, 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 ding.
Actually, according to the Under the Helmet drinking game, I believe that is when we have to do... Oh, geez. No, I think that is just a sip.
That is take a knee and chug, baby. Take a knee and chug.
I did tell you about the Under the Helmet drinking game that Gabby was making up, right?
I think so. I've heard rumors.
It's not super official, but it's quite fun.
It will be coming. It will definitely be when it is finished. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Posted in the Discord. So that's why you got to join that Discord. Just saying. Gotta keep the plug going. But yeah. So This episode is the heist is going just about perfectly, and then it all goes to shit.
And yes, the Imperial guy who fucks up the heist is Hunter in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We do have an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reference in this episode of Ander.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm choking on how much I don't care. I'm just kidding, Callahan. I love you, dude.
Damn,
I'm kidding.
You didn't have to do him like that. You didn't have to do him like that. But yes.
So I had a whole night to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and guess what I watched instead? You can guess.
Yeah, we all guessed.
I only posted a reel about it earlier.
Yeah.
Anywho's, I do have to say, I did feel a crumb of sympathy for the Imperial officer, not the visiting guy who was a dickhead.
Oh yeah,
but the guy who was there with his family.
Oh yeah.
I felt a crumb of sympathy for him, and then I remember he's a fascist. So
yeah, it typically makes the sympathy go away
a little bit, and he was also really bigoted against the native Aldani, so that also helped the sympathy go bye.
Yeah, that was kind of what made the sympathy never really form for me. The second I saw him being a dickhead to the natives, I was like, okay, you're a villain. It did become very black and white for me at that point.
I do have to say, I do enjoy that this show shows that despite the Empire's bloatedness, and I mean, sometimes literal bloatedness, I'm deeply insecure about my body. But anyways, we're not unpacking that. Moving on. But yeah, so I love the scene of the guy because it really humanizes him when he goes, oh, can you help me buckle this sash? It must have shrunk. And the wife goes, or maybe you just got bigger. I was like, I did not expect that in this show. I did not expect fat shaming in this episode. Thanks, Ander. By far the most realistic Star Wars show. But yes, and then I love how as soon as he gets burned, he ignores the wife's comment. Excuse me. He ignores the wife's comment and immediately goes to flaming his kid.
Yeah.
Boy, what the hell you doing? Oh. Peak Star Wars. And then I have to say, when the Imperial officer is like, Imperial officer must have, the visiting dude must have thought he was wearing Beskar, because he pulled that blaster, put it to that person's head, and Cassian was like, nobody's got to die here, but we've got you like 6-1. And he was like, I like those odds. And then immediately got smoked.
Yeah.
I thought, and that was done so well because I honestly thought somebody else got blasted. Like, I thought he blasted somebody.
It was going to be Nemec if he blasted anybody.
I know.
Because the Bleeding Heart Idealist is going to die.
They had him set up from the beginning to die. I appreciate that. And they said, oh, yeah, we're going to kill him, but we're going to brutalize the fuck out of him first. He doesn't just get to die. He gets. Also, we also have the two people. We have the one guy, the undercover officer, and the former stormtrooper. They both eat it.
Yeah, we lose lose a good amount of dudes in this heist.
there were what 6 people in the heist? Yeah, there were 6
I think so.
because there were the two lady lovers. There was Nemec,
Skeen,
Cassian,
Nemec,
Skeen. Well, 7, 7,
7. Yeah.
and by the end of it, we lose 4.
Yeah. I mean, it's down to.
Also, I love how they already kind of show that Skeen is out for himself because when the stormtrooper guy yells "cover me" and he runs for cover, the guy fires just one shot and immediately goes back to hiding.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but anyway, for those of you who didn't watch the episode, and are getting our analysis of it,
Firstly,
the
what are you doing?
firstly, we're in the spoiler section. Go back to non-spoilers. Well, I'm sorry, we got distracted by Dylan singing Josh Turner. Yeah, okay, go back.
The sweet siren song of Dylan's Josh Turner.
You know it, baby. Anyways, but yeah, so it gets busted, and I guess he's the commandant. What's the dude's official rank? The bigger guy, the guy who had trouble getting the sash on.
I think he might be the local governor, but I could
He
be
may
mistaken.
governor, commander, something like that. The head imperial
Head
has
honcho.
a fucking heart attack. They make that man work for 5 minutes, and he goes, "Ugh." Just like me for real.
Consider also the massive amounts of stress that he was under. Like,
Absolutely.
oh.
I'm joking, but yeah, no. His death was like, ooh, this is about to get serious. But anyway,
Right, because
so
he
they
was
do
pretty much
escape.
the only one who could call off the other guy. Because, when the one guy on comms finds out, he goes and grabs a couple of his buddies, which didn't seem like that many dudes. Like, they, at
I'm
the
sure they called
time,
for backup.
well, yeah. But, like, I don't think we saw, it's interesting. We saw, like, the Mud Trooper style outfit armor from Solo on Aldani, which was kind of cool. They didn't have like the full helmet breathing mask thing. It was more like that standard Imperial.
I love that about this show, that we get to see more than just stormtroopers. We get to
Mhm.
see the lower rank and file. But then,
Yep.
like in this next episode, we get to see some shore troopers as well, which is super
We
interesting.
do, and I love shore
All right, so
troopers. I love their gun.
let's speed through the rest of the heist real quick, and then we'll talk about the next episode, because next episode pretty quick, pretty setup, but I mean, there's a lot that goes down. So, and the heist finishes, they get out of there, they escape through the celestial event, which
Yep.
is absolutely gorgeous.
I mean,
Just
it's stunning.
so beautiful.
Very pretty. Very stars.
Also, we get a Top Gun style montage of stormtrooper pilot or of the Imperial TIE pilots showing up.
We do, and that was pretty lit. I liked that a lot.
I love how it was less about them like getting into their cockpits, and they were like, I like to think that they like ran out there in like slow motion playing like Danger Zone. And like, they got interrupted from their game of space beach volleyball, to go and put their shirts back on. And they run to the thing and they're like,
I'd believe it. I'd
and then they get there and they're like, giving each other high fives and fist bumps. Let's get these guys. And then they're climbing down the little ladder to get in there, sealing up. Boop, boop. Locked it.
I will say, Star Wars Squadron.
It was cool. It was really cool. I digged it.
Star Wars Squadron gives you a lot of that kind of stuff. It is a very good game.
I know.
If you can pick it up.
It's sad the game's not better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game kind of died. Sorry.
They did just kind of drop support for it, like Battlefront 2.
At least Battlefront got like some lifespan. Like Squadrons died really quickly, unfortunately.
There's not enough
shame.
people into space combat.
Well, the problem is this. I absolutely loved Starfighter Assault in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I wish we had more of it. Like, especially when we got to like Age of the Republic, Age of Resistance, like there was so much more they could have done, especially like with Galactic Assault, because or not Galactic Assault. What was the game they called?
Supremacy.
You could have had some people in the ship, some people out of the ship. Like it would have been so cool to have like space battles.
But I would have just loved surface to ground combat or space to ground combat.
Literally, not to be that guy. But Battlefront 2 did it first. The original, like literally
2005.
2005.
One of these days we have to play on stream because we promised to do that.
Literally, dude. Listen, I'm so down. I will. It will be amazing. I'll be wearing my Black Series clone helmet once I get it. Because news and rumors, Black Series is doing a Phase 2 clone helmet, and
I saw that.
Cries and broke boy. But
I just bought more Ghostbusters equipment. So
I mean, listen, we're at pre-order time right now, so we've still got time.
We're at even my wallet hurts.
It's not even gonna ship middle of next year, so I'm not rushing to pre-order. Because everything these days is a fucking pre-order.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
Sorry, my services have been called for at Gabby's residence. I'm the only one tall enough to change their light bulbs.
Oh no. Oh no, call her out on stream. No, dude, no. All right, so let's go on. All right, so Nemec dies. They take him to a doctor, and Skeen is like, hey, you trying to split the money and bounce? And Cassian just fucking smokes his ass.
Split this.
So there is a debate about whether or not Han Solo shoots first. There is no debate about Cassian Andor shooting first. That motherfucker is
Skeen didn't get to shoot.
Click with it. Bam! Dead. That's a ride or die. Fucking love him. He came in and was like, he was trying to betray you. I want my cut and I'm out. And Cinta was like, damn, what the fuck? And he's like, I want to leave. I want my money. I want my cut. I did the job. I want to leave. Also, I just want to say, Diego Luna is absolutely killing it in this show. And that needs to be said. God, I love cough drops. Saving my voice one step at a time.
Between Diego Luna, Pedro Pascal, and Oscar Isaac, like Star Wars male leads are just yeah.
But so let's move into our next episode.
Wait, also I wanted to mention real quick before we move on. That doctor's name is Dr. Quadpaw.
I love him. He's great.
So subtitles are a beautiful thing because that's how I knew who Admiral fucking Yularen was, because Yularen does show up in this next episode.
So I recognized him by the mustache because I'm a mustache aficionado. Love me a mustache. I never forget that. And as soon as I saw him, white hair, white mustache, head of the ISB, I was like, that's Yularen. That's got to be. I was like, there's no way it's not. There's no way that's not Yularen. And I was right. It was, in fact, Admiral Yularen. So shout out to him for showing up in this episode, because this man showed up, dropped fucking bombs, and then left. So shout out to our boy. Admiral
he really just kind of pulled up and was like, good morning. On today's order of business, everyone's life is going to suck from here on out. So, choke on that.
He pulled up and said, Rebel attack! After a successful raid in the Aldani system, the Empire is on full alert. That is nothing like him, but
I didn't expect you to. Oh God, I need to. Oh.
Trying to go for the Clone Wars narration.
I haven't practiced my Clone Wars narration. Otherwise, I'd try something.
Rebel attack. God. But no, shout out to Admiral Yularen and his voice actor, whose name, of course, always escapes me. Like every time, it's funny when you watch a podcast and you see somebody like make a mistake or like forget like an actor's name or something. You're like, how could they forget that? It's so simple. And then you actually get on a podcast and when you try to remember the person's name, it's like, oh yeah, nice name. Totally forgot it. Absolutely poof, gone out of my mind.
Yes, Tom Kane would be his name.
Yeah, Tom Kane. That was his name. Okay, let's go. Chaos in the Empire. Cassian Andor, along with his crew, successfully raids the Aldani garrison. Admiral Wolf Yularen looks for Cyril Khan amongst his collection of boots. Oh, we get to see Cyril this episode.
Speaking of Cyril, yeah. He's gone to work for...
I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of our little guy. Our little bootlicker boy.
It's a brown suit. I do feel like that was half of his lines.
So ugly. And listen, I know that's the point. The costume designers did great. They created the perfect piece of clothing for me to absolutely hate. It looks so bad. I love it. The design of the office space is just shout out.
Oh, it's just soul crushing. I love it.
I know.
It would make me hate my existence. He does intentionally pop his collar.
Which is funny because we know he has a knack for modifying his uniform.
Yep.
Our boy. Our Cyril.
Is he our boy? I don't want to claim him.
Listen,
I don't.
We all have a problematic fave, okay?
Do we? I don't feel like I have a problematic fave.
You feel like you don't have a problematic fave?
Well, I mean, don't say Felicia Hardy, but yes.
That's a problematic fave.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Leave Felicia out of this. Leave Felicia out of this. That's a different time. That's a different
Jason Todd is a problematic fave. Anakin Skywalker is a problematic fave. It is okay to have problematic faves, as long as you can recognize the problematic elements of the character and be like, hey, I enjoy this character for what and who they are, but I don't idolize all of their actions. Like, dang, I like Anakin Skywalker. Not a fan of the murder, though. I could do without the murder. And
it is kind of a deal breaker.
Hey, listen, I'm a Punisher fan. I like the Punisher. He is a problematic fave. Absolutely. I love the Punisher. The murder, not a big fan of murder. Murder is bad. Don't do it, even in Minecraft.
Even in Minecraft. Ooh. An Out of the Helmet Minecraft server would be kind of fun.
I have played Minecraft like twice in my life. It'd be so bad.
Let's make it 3. Oh, Gabby, you don't need to call me out like this in chat. You don't need to do that. Don't do that.
The Poison Ivy, definitely a problematic fave. Wanting to literally terraform the earth, killing all of humanity. Kind of problematic, just saying.
Consider
her and Ivy are a couple.
Consider. That's calling. Yeah. That is calling both of us out. She does just want to actually do something about climate change.
You know what?
What politician is going to do that? None of them.
That is a good point. Eco-terrorism is bad.
However,
you Listen, I do not have time to go into my college thesis about terrorism and political violence. Okay, we will not go into
Ooh,
that.
okay.
But yeah, I'm very well versed in political violence and what causes it, what makes it. It was
People being
something.
oppressed. That
Yes,
is what.
kind of like in Andor, where we see that the Empire ramps up their oppression of the people.
Which is
And
exactly what Luthen was counting on.
mm-hmm, creating a police state, which is funny because I believe the Aldani heist. I think it was Cite that sent me this, so shout out to Cite. And if it's wrong, blame him. But I think he sent me a thing that said that the Aldani heist in Andor is taking place at the same time as the Melu Run episode of
Yes,
Rebels.
which is hilarious.
Wait, you did all this for fruit? Yes.
Yeah.
Callahan, you can't kill people because you miss your kids. But like, what if it's a bad fan casted character though, Gabby? I'm saying it. Hot take. John Krasinski did not need to be Reed Richards. He's a good actor. He phoned that performance in. Just saying. They hated me because I spoke the truth. Turn that man into string cheese.
She's gonna have some Reed ravioli.
Ravioli, give me the formuoli. Black Bolt can destroy you with. So I have a friend who lives close by who is a Scarlet Witch cosplayer, and we fully intend to do like a meetup and like shoot together, and it would be really funny to do a video of her. It's like, it's over, Wanda. I'll destroy you with my lack of vision. What lack of vision? Oh my god, I can see. Thanks, Wanda. Runs off. Wait, what?
Oh, yes.
What about
Wait,
Tom
no, you wait for news and rumors with that. We'll get to you. We'll get to you.
Boy. Anyways,
speaking of news and rumors, are we almost there? Because I'm getting very tired.
Yeah. So the Empire ramps up its control. We see our favorite Imperial girl boss, who girl boss way too close to the sun.
But it worked out.
It worked out in her favor. Shout out to the supportive superior who literally was just like, "Hey, yo, watch your back," but like, good job.
He was like, "That wasn't bad. Watch your back."
Oh no, that was dope. That was dope as fuck. Good for her. She came in, absolutely wrecked that poor officer's shit. Man was chilling. He had his top down. He was letting it air out. And she came in and absolutely smoked his ass.
Not only did she smoke his ass, she now has his sector.
Damn.
She got the entire fucking Morlana sector.
She dommy mommied that shit.
She really did. She really did. We love to see it.
And when she and Cyril eventually get together, she's gonna peg him. I'm just saying it now.
No, yeah, I can see it.
She's definitely gonna peg the fuck out of Cyril.
Yeah.
She's got the boots and he's got a tongue. And it's gonna be love at first lick.
I know I can't clip this, but part of me wants to.
She is gonna step on him and he's gonna tell her thank you.
I'm so glad we are further than 15 minutes into the episode. Because if we weren't, there is no chance we would ever get monetized. I mean, there's not much of one that we ever will, but
I mean,
oh,
absolutely. That's without question.
Oh, well, yeah.
I would say I would argue she's definitely a top. No questions asked. Cyril a bottom. I would say I'd say he's a more brat, honestly. Because like he definitely he definitely power bottoms, but he's gonna be a little shit about it.
Yeah. I didn't expect us to go into this while we were on stream, but well, here we are.
And that is why we are the most disorganized podcast on the internet. I mean, hey, we talked about She-Hulk having sex with Daredevil, so
this is fair.
Did I mention pegging in that episode too?
I think you did. You've actually mentioned a thorough amount of pegging. I'm starting to see a pattern, and wondering if you have anything to tell us.
No, I haven't pegged anyone lately.
Okay, cool.
That's what you want.
Anyway, anything more to say about the episode?
Yeah. I love how we get to see the Empire literally just be fucking a police state.
Yeah.
We get to see police brutality and harassment. That has nothing to do with what we were talking about. How do you peg somebody with your feet? This makes no sense.
No, I just like throwing it up every now and then.
I'm sending you there. I'm sending you to the sarcophagus.
Oh. Wait. We're not going to have Big Green Lady Show banner in use for a while.
There's no more Big Green Lady Show to talk about, right? There's a new episode that I didn't know about.
No. It was actually, it came to Wednesday, and I was like, oh, I'm really sad. There's no Big Green Lady Show today. And then I went back to playing Spirits Unleashed because Spirits Unleashed just dropped.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So, Cassian gets arrested, and we get to see the K2 type droids. Who's bro literally just said, I love how he's like, calm down, son. I'm gonna need droid assistance. Like literally. Also, apparently that those soldiers were voiced by Sam Witwer, so that is alleged. I think it's alleged. I'm not 100%. Oh, listen, Callahan. Me too. I also thought Alan Tudyk was going to appear as K2. But yes, so Cassian gets arrested, and ironically, because of the Aldani heist that he was a part of, he gets arrested for like jaywalking and gets a 6-year sentence.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he didn't get it. He literally got like detained for walking while existing in an Imperial area.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're looking around a lot there, son. Like I'm looking for the store. Trying to see what's going on. How do I know you're not with him? Like what? So yeah, they got arrested. Cassian got slapped with a 6-year charge that was once a 6-month charge. So my man literally was out trying to buy some milk and got thrown in jail.
Consider also 6 months. That's still a lot for what he was doing.
I mean, to be fair, they also did falsify a lot of his charges. So
that's fair.
Yeah. A lot of all of his charges were falsified because he was doing nothing wrong. Huh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I wonder if that happens in the real world. Anyways, moving on.
Is it news and rumors time?
It is news and rumors time. Oh, also, I forgot. In this episode, we see Mommy Mothma, and that made me happy.
We do, and that was great.
It's some guy named Aiden Cook. I saw it on fucking Instagram, okay? I saw somebody or TikTok. I don't remember. I could have sworn I saw somebody say that was Sam Witwer. I don't know. I don't mean to take away from Aiden Cook. Good job, man. You fucking killed it. But yeah. So we get to see Mommy Mothma, and she's like talking to an old friend of hers, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to be extremists together?" And he's like, I don't know. You might find my politics a little extreme. And she fucking pulls the big ass Uno reverse card and is like, you might find my politics a little bit extreme. I was like, oh, I love her.
That entire conversation was so good. So good.
Her husband keeps fucking up, and listen, I'm gonna have to slide in.
Not if I get there first.
Call me. My mom's gonna call me. Hey, bro, you're taken. I'm single.
Oh shit! Right.
Remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, news and rumors time.
All right, news and rumors time.
So,
Black Adam comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So enjoy tonight, because tonight is the last night with a stable hierarchy of power in the DC universe. So be prepared, because tomorrow,
after tonight,
it will change forever. That being said, we talked about this in the pre-show, but I will probably go on next Tuesday. So don't expect a Black Adam episode next Tuesday, but it will come.
It will come
because
eventually.
This movie,
the hierarchy of power on Under the Helmet will change.
The hierarchy of helmets will change forever. There's so many titles we can use for that episode. It's gonna be a fucking layup. I can't wait.
I feel like I'm just gonna start throwing the list into the description. Like each time that I mention it, it'll be something different. It'll be interesting.
It's gonna. We're, on that episode, I might even skip the traditional like Bucketheads one. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so yeah, news and rumors. What else you got? Because there was a lot that happened, and I don't remember all of it.
So, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige refused to voice Kevin in the She-Hulk finale. Like, didn't even like straight up refused to voice him. Which that's okay.
Wait,
that's
what?
some. Kevin, let's talk. That's some little dick energy. Okay, it's a tongue-in-cheek joke. You should have gone with it.
My sister just sent me a text message saying, "Who the fuck is Black Adam?" Wait, how did I have so many questions. I need to get answers to. Hold on, I'm about to text her back real quick. What do you? I was gonna send like question marks.
So we have a rumor. Reportedly, Marvel Studios is developing their Nova project as a Disney Plus special presentation rather than a film or TV series, which would be interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. We have two rumors as far as castings for the future. Rumor number one, because it's the one that I'm, vested in. Tom Ellis, everyone's favorite devil from the DC universe, that being Lucifer, is in the runnings for Reed Richards. I've also seen there's another rumor that apparently Sacha Baron Cohen will be playing Mephisto, but we'll see. We'll see. In other news, Jon Favreau is rumored to return to the MCU for a Disney Plus show.
Oh yeah. The thing about Sacha Baron Cohen as Mephisto. How about we don't cast Jewish people as the devil? Let's not do that. Marvel, please, I'm begging you, don't do an anti-Semitism. Your track record isn't great, and
don't do a Kanye.
Yeah, don't be Kanye West. But he made Celebration though. No, stop, please. Don't defend him. Also, Kanye, if you're watching this for whatever reason, please take your fucking meds. Please, I'm begging you, bro.
Are you gonna hit him with the thing that we all think he needs to be hit with?
Kanye. Yay. Jesus. Whatever else you need to, whatever will get it through. Kim Kardashian's ex-husband. Yay. Do better. Please. We're begging. We're pleading. I'm getting on my knees, man. I was a fan of your music. I have defended you for years to my father, who absolutely hates your guts, who flipped you off in LAX once. Please, man, I'm begging you. Please, Kanye, please, man, stop. Stop being fucking crazy. Take your goddamn meds. I'm begging. I'm pleading. Kanye, why?
My phone slid off the desk and hit my dick.
I gotta hit skip every time one of your songs pops up, and that fucks with my discount on my insurance, man. Please. I would be devastated if I ever got hit with Dylan Do Better. Gabby, Gabby, as long as you're doing fine, you don't need to do better.
Speaking of somebody who's going to get hit with the Dylan Do Better, so we all know that Ezra Miller's been doing stuff again.
No, please, not again.
As of October 17th, actor Ezra Miller faces up to 26 years in prison for allegedly entering a neighbor's home to steal liquor.
Although I have to say, so I saw a post about the best flash shoots today, and someone put up the Ezra Miller flash shoot from the Justice League movie, and said, "Hey, this is actually a really cool suit for the universe. Ezra Miller would look great in an orange one, though." So shout out to that person on TikTok. Very cool.
I like that. I have news for the Batman universe.
The Batman 2 is coming.
Actually, it's not related to that. Matt Reeves is working on 3 Batman spin-off films based on villains: Professor Pig, Scarecrow, and Clayface.
I remember seeing that. Also in DC news, we got something about there is a now in early production a Superman movie starring Henry Cavill.
Oh. Damn.
Listen, all I'm saying is DC, I know you're kind of rebooting your universe right now, so let's make Superman not kill people and make him like cool
Happy.
and chill and more like, you know, the comic / Christopher Reeves version of Superman. I'm not gonna yell and beg and plead like I just did with Kanye, but please, DC.
He got that out of his system.
I got it out. I've been holding that in for days. Like literally, like I turn around and it gets worse every time. I wake up and existence is pain. My For You page feed has been like every third or fourth post has been like schizo images, but he made graduation. Like, bro, that's not a flex. Like listen, just because you cannot separate the art from the artist, okay? Like, after a decade, Man of Steel 2 is happening. Yes, Man of Steel 2 after a fucking decade is happening. And listen, I do not like Man of Steel. It is probably my least favorite Superman movie. I am a Christopher Reeve snob. I will fully admit that. It is very hard when you have such an amazing representation of the character and somebody like Christopher Reeves who just gets it to come back from that. And I applaud Zack Snyder for trying to do something different and having a different vision of the character. I appreciate that. And I'll say that. But also, bro, it ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. Anyways, what else you got?
Another update. Reportedly, Ezra Miller is coming through the ceiling with a metal chair.
Not again!
Let's see. I had things in this folder. Apparently a script for The Flash 2 is already finished.
That's wonderful. That's amazing. I can't wait for them to scribble out the words Barry Allen and replace it with Wally West.
There you go.
And get a whole actor. Hey, DC. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm holding a gun. Make it happen.
More news and rumors. Charlie Cox did his own stunts in She-Hulk.
Damn, we love an acrobatic king.
Wait, Eli, say that Ezra Miller bit Again, but in a newscaster voice. This just in, ladies and gentlemen, I do have reports coming in that Ezra Miller is indeed coming through the ceiling with a steel chair.
Oh, I gotta do that. I want to try my like local newscaster voice. So
okay. Let's see what you got.
In other news tonight, we do have Ezra Miller coming through the ceiling with a metal chair. More at 8. Back to you, Phil.
I love getting to do the transatlantic accent just because it's a delightful accent. I do kind of hate that it disappeared because it's wonderful. Anyway,
Ezra Miller is in fact coming through the ceiling with a metal chair. Please take cover.
There you go.
Clipped. Clipped.
I got clipped. I did get clipped.
I love it. My favorite.
Warner Brothers Discovery has officially canceled the DCEU's solo Zatanna film. Dua Lipa is still in talks to portray the magician in future projects.
Wait, what?
I didn't even know there was a solo Zatanna film starring Dua Lipa, but yeah, apparently that was a thing.
You know, every day I wake up and it just gets worse. Not only were we robbed of a Zatanna movie.
This is true. Callahan did work on a radio station.
I'm putting my shades on because I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking
shit
under this shit. Listen, I had a dog die this week, and that is fucking sadder.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't know we were putting on our shades. Let me.
No, I'm only putting the shades on because my disappointment needs to be reflected.
Okay.
I fucking love those. Those are amazing.
Right.
These
are Gabby's. I stole them.
You know what? I'll one up you. I'll be your Huckleberry. Hold on.
Okay, what you got?
Broke my model.
I hope you know these are getting paired with whatever outfit I do for the next guest now. I don't know what it'll be, but you know. Oh my god, you look like the It's Wednesday, my dudes guy.
Wait.
Oh god, no, the hair.
Headphone warning. Headphone warning. Headphone warning.
God.
Headphone warning. It is Thursday, my dudes. Ah! Sorry, that Dua Lipa Zatanna movie really got me feeling it. All right, we got any other news?
No, that's it. That's it.
That ended off the bang. And also, even better news, I got off a headphone warning before screaming my lungs out. This is a win. Look at us. Under the Helmet is actually doing better. We are practicing what we preach, people. We are practicing what we teach. We are practicing what we preach. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I can barely speak it.
Sorry, I got really excited and got my lightsaber out.
Where? Alrighty. So, thank you to everybody for joining us for another episode of the most disorganized podcast on the internet. If you are here,
you all have enjoyed my 5 different pairs of glasses that I've worn this episode.
Yes. Don't forget, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you hopefully next week. Forbid anything else happens next Tuesday for a Werewolf by Night episode. It's going to happen. I promise.
We're going to make it happen.
Because I saw it, I watched it, and I was like, oh, I so have to talk about this. So we will be talking about Werewolf by Night next Tuesday. It is going to happen.
It's going to be good.
But with that being said, have a good night. May the Force
be with you, everybody.
And we will see you the next time we go under the helmet.